Hi, this is Ken Stiles, the Pragmatic Professor, offering insights and advice based on my 35 years of college teaching. Today, we're going to talk about going to college in age of COVID-19, the dreaded coronavirus. Well, it can work, okay? I've seen it work. It's not easy, okay, but it can work. First thing is to adjust your expectations. This isn't going to be like your mom and dad's college experience or your older brother or sister or last year for that matter. Chances are you won't have the big social gatherings, the football games, the parties and so forth, and that's just the way it is, okay? If you keep thinking that this is going to happen, then there's a danger, okay, that you're going to get into some trouble. It's just simply not the same, okay? Now, if you do continue to think that it is the same, be aware. People can die, okay? Don't let it be because of your behavior. Now, what are some things here? Well, there's some things you should do, okay? One of the aspects of college that's a lot of fun and also very effective is the little social interactions that happen right before and after class, maybe during class, okay? Where you ask the person ahead of you, is there a quiz today? Or somebody asks you after class, do you have a group yet? And you get to know each other a little bit, find out who's from what town or state, and who knows who, and all that sort of thing. The problem is, you're not going to have that so much. It's difficult to do that over a Zoom conference. It's just probably not going to happen so smoothly. So you will need to make it happen. Now, depending on how extroverted you are, this may be easy or hard, but I think you need to do it. So send out an email blast to all of your classmates, all of your fellow students, and say, hey, guys, I don't know any of you, you don't know me. Is anybody here from Ohio? I don't know, whatever place you're from, and so forth. Is anybody here a freshman? Right? And you'll start to get a few answers trickling in. Maybe you can even organize your own Zoom meeting separate from the class. Who knows what, a Google Doc or something, where you can start posting and talking about who you are, your likes and dislikes, where you're from, these sorts of things. So you start to develop these relationships, because that's going to be really crucial down the road in order to stay on top of what's going on in the class, okay? The other resource that I've talked about in other videos is getting to know the teaching assistants and the professor. And depending on the size of the class, you may have several TAs. Communicate with them immediately, right? If you haven't already, shoot them an email, say, hey, I'm here. I'm worried that I might have trouble with this or with that. What would you suggest? Two questions that people almost never ask the professor, but would be really smart to do. One is, what have students who have done well in your class in the past done differently from everybody else? And the other is, what part of the course syllabus do people always seem to misunderstand or skip over? That'll tell you a lot about what the instructor expects. And speaking of the syllabus, that's going to be a much more important document than in other situations. You're going to have to absolutely be an expert on that. Again, because you won't have the opportunity to just pop in and ask questions when you're walking through the offices, or catch the instructor after class and so forth, those casual kinds of Q&As that we all have. So study that syllabus. Make sure there are no surprises, okay? Now, in general terms, it's important that you stick to something that looks like a coherent schedule, okay? Block out time for study, block out time for exercise, for sleep. I strongly recommend that you shower every day and that you get dressed and pretend like you're going off someplace with other people, even if you end up not leaving your bedroom, okay? Be out there, go hiking, go running, go biking, all these things that'll bring fresh air into your lungs and help you to stay sane. frankly. Okay. Now, as far as things not to do, of course, don't think that this disease isn't going to affect you. Okay. Young people have been seriously affected by this. Many have even died. More important, though, is that you can become a silent carrier, and you can affect not just your classmates and your roommates and so forth, but the instructors and the TAs and the instructors' spouses and children and parents and grandparents and all these other things. This is a time to realize that we're all really connected as a community, and what you do does have an effect on others. Okay? At the other extreme, don't just spend all day in your bedroom. Okay? Do get out, breathe, make sure that you're interacting with other humans or human-like species, right? If having a pet is helpful to your mental health, then get a pet. All these things that can help you feel normal, feel human, okay? Now, another problem that sometimes people have is they say, well, since I'm not going to class, then I'm not really a college student. And that's wrong. Get into the college student mindset. Be curious. Be inquisitive. Go read books that aren't in the syllabus. Right? Talk to people online or whatever about important issues. Follow the news. There's going to be a lot of it this year. And just think of this as your time to develop what's between your ears, so that you'll be prepared for the rest of your life. Okay? Whether you realize it or not, you are still part of a learning community. Other people with questions, other people with answers, other people working hard, other people struggling. Reach out to them. Look out for them. Make sure that you're part of the solution, part of helping make life a little bit easier. This too shall pass. Okay? And 20 years from now, you'll be able to talk to your children or grandchildren or whatever about how you were part of that year that was so different and so odd. I'm confident that you can do well, and I wish you all the best. Again, this is Ken Stiles, the Pragmatic Professor, signing off. Bye-bye. So thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful to you. Make sure to comment and like and share and watch for other videos. And of course, the views expressed are my own and not necessarily those of any institutions with which I've been affiliated over the years. Take care. Bye-bye.